professional community and homebasedtravelagent.com. I want to welcome all of you to today's webinar and thank you for taking time out of your busy day to be here with us. I'm very excited to welcome Oasis as our host today. Our speaker is the president of Oasis, Kelly Bergen. Kelly's topic is 5 Marketing Essentials Oasis Offers. Kelly Bergen served as Vice President of Business Development for Oasis from 2009 through 2014. She was recently promoted to President, and congratulations on that. Kelly's responsible for helping new sellers of travel launch their careers and with aiding established agents to grow their business as successful entrepreneurs. Kelly is a 20-plus year travel industry veteran and has owned 2 travel agencies specializing in leisure travel. She also worked as a BDM for Princess Cruises and FunJet Vacations. Kelly serves on the board of directors for the Professional Association of Travel Hosts, PATH, and Agent Advisory Board for Cruise Lines International Association, CLIA, and the Leadership Committee for the South Florida chapter of the National Association of Career Travel Agents, which you probably know as NACTA. A graduate of Florida Atlantic University, she and her husband, Michael, reside in Boca Raton, Florida. At the end of the webinar, Kelly will be telling us about a wonderful opportunity for those attending today, so be sure to stick around to hear about that. Before we get started, please remember that you are all muted, but we welcome your questions. You can type in your questions at any time in the question area you see on the right-hand panel of your screen. At the end of Kelly's presentation, we will get to as many questions as we can. So I'm going to turn the microphone over to Kelly so she can get started. Welcome back, Kelly.
Hi there. Hi, Sandy. Hi, everybody. Hey, thanks for taking time out of your day. We have a nice little crowd today. That's great. I appreciate your time. So, hey, you know, it's June 2015. Who thought? Oh, my goodness, the years just keep flying by. And this year seems like it has really flown by. So we're halfway through the year, and it's really probably a good time, maybe this month or July, when it seems to slow down a little bit for a lot of, at least our agents. You know, it's a good time to evaluate your business and decide if you're making the amount of money you want to make. How much money, or how many bookings do you have, and are you making the income, earning the income that you want to earn? And if you are not, then maybe it's time to do something about that. So I've been talking to a lot of suppliers in the last couple of weeks. Seems like we've had a lot of BDMs coming into our office, and we are seeing a tremendous amount of bookings for 2015. So I don't know about you guys, but it just seems to be a banner year. In fact, I had a meeting with 2 BDMs this morning, 2 river cruise sales managers, and one of our river cruise lines brought in our numbers and how we're doing and all that. We're up 42% over 2014. So just this year, just half of 2015, we've done 42% more than we did in all of 2014. And I know a lot of companies are seeing the same thing. So it really is a good year, and everyone listening should be doing good business. And but if you're not, then you know what? There are things that you definitely can do. So if you're not seeing an increase and you want to, it's really simple. There are 5 items that you need. And these things I'm going to talk about are not new ideas. They're not things that you don't know about. They're basic marketing tools that every business needs. So I'm going to discuss them one by one and tell you what we do at Oasis to help you with these things and the little extra things that we offer. So, of course, the first thing is a website, all right? Everybody in this day and age, 2015, 21st century, everybody has to have a website. It's like your handshake, all right? It's like, hey, this is who I am. How do you do? My name is so-and-so. This is what I do. It's also your marketing hub. So it's where you send people to. So all your emails that you send out should drive people to your website. All of your social media and networking should drive people to your website. And all the print mail that you send out should drive people to your website. And it's like your store, except a lot of people don't have storefronts anymore. So that's why you have to have a website. So Sandy and I are going to do something kind of fun. We're going to ask you guys a question, take a poll here, and find out, do you have a website? Yes? No? Is it in progress? Or you just don't know where to start? So Sandy's going to launch that, and then you can choose. I think you can check off your answer. So did you launch that, Sandy?
Okay, the poll is up and people are voting.
Oh, good.
So we'll give you another few seconds to finish voting, and then we'll let you know how many of you have websites or not, or in progress.
Right. Hey, Sandy, just so you know, for everybody listening, this is kind of something new that we're doing, so we're kind of testing it out. So just so you know, Sandy, I can't see that. In other words, I can't vote, so I don't see that poll.
Okay, yep, I see it loud and clear, as they say.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, this is fun.
Let's see how everyone did. Okay, so we have 65% of you said yes, you have a website. 15% of you said no. 15% of you said you have one in the process of being launched. And 5% of you said you don't know where to start.
Okay, so this is wonderful. I've been asking this question, for the last couple years, and what I'm noticing, and same thing today, that more and more people are getting websites. So fabulous.
Okay,
that's a really good thing.
We're back onto your presentation now, Kelly.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so why do I need a website? So 65% of you, I don't have to tell you why you need a website. You've got a website, so that's wonderful. Like I said, Marketing Hub. It's kind of the yellow pages. Google's are the yellow pages now, right? Nowadays, nobody gets those books delivered to your doors anymore. So people go to, at least I do, when I'm looking for something or thinking, I go right to Google. Type it in, and boom, it comes up. So typically, your website would come up too, if people know the name of it or if they know your name, usually. Another thing that I really like about having a website is that you have to have your own domain name or URL, www.whatever, right? When you have this, then it allows you to have an email address with that same address. So Kelly@kellybergen.com, for instance, Mary@marystravel.com. I got to tell you, one of my pet peeves is to see marystravel@yahoo.com. I just think it's so much more professional when you have your own domain name and you use that for your email address. So even if you don't have a website, go get a domain name, because eventually you're going to have a website. It validates what you do. Having, anymore, I think people kind of wonder, if you don't have a website, I think they kind of wonder, is she or he really in business? Are they really that serious about this business? So it really does validate who you are. And it's also 24/7. Let's face it, we can't all be up 24 hours a day answering emails and this and that. We have to get some sleep. But your website, 24/7. It helps educate your clients about things that you do. It helps gather contact information, and I'll show you what I mean in a moment, because I'm going to show you a website, an example of a website that we offer to our agents. Just remember, when you are getting a website, it needs to be mobile responsive. What does that mean? A lot of you might know what that means. 6 months ago, I didn't know what it meant. I do now. It means that your client can read it on their iPhone 6, on their iPad, on their Android, on their desktop computer, whatever they choose to be looking at the time, your website will be readable instead of having to move all over the place, okay? And just so you know, all Oasis plans include a website. So I am actually going to go to, all right, so here's an example of one of our agents and her website. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, just to give you kind of an idea. All right, this is one of the designs that we have to choose from. So notice here, remember I just said that it helps you gather information about your clients. Either right here, win a free vacation, which we actually organize. You don't have to come up with a free vacation. We do that for our agents. Or right here, receive email offers. If your client clicks on either one of these, it will ask them to fill out information, who they are, what their email address is, do they want to receive email newsletters from you, and then it goes into all kinds of things like where have they been, where do they want to go, what cruise lines do they like, what cruise lines have they been on, what destinations do they want to go to, do they prefer this hotel chain or that, do they like golf, swimming, skiing. I mean, there's all kinds of information that our websites gather and then take this information and put it into our CRM, our Customer Relationship Manager program, okay? So that's one thing a website should do, and we do that there. And then it should also kind of tell tell the client what that agent does, what type of travel do they book. So you can see here on Mary's website that she does culinary travel, river cruising, luxury, family vacation. She likes groups, and she's into adventure travel too. And of course, celebration travel can kind of get into the family. Grandpa's turning 80 years old. We want to go on and celebrate, take a trip and celebrate. So that's what I mean about a website should tell people what you do. And then, of course, the About Us page is the most, or the second most important page on any website, and it doesn't matter if it's Coca-Cola or yours or whatever. You need to tell people who you are, and it needs to be, see that, look at this. By the time you get done reading this, you really know about Mary. You feel like you know her, and you feel like there's a relationship being built. So just make sure that you have a really robust About page, okay? So that gives you an idea of the type of websites that we offer. Okay, let's talk about the number 2 thing you need. Number 1 is the website. Number 2, weekly emails to your clients, or biweekly. In our program, clients can choose. Do they want to receive it once a week? Do they want to receive it every other week? Or do they want to receive it once a month? They get to choose. I believe in once a week because all your competitors are sending weekly or daily emails. So you need to be out there. You need to be pushing that. And the thing that why emails are so great is very cost effective, right? Pretty much almost free. They keep top of mind awareness. In other words, they keep you in front of your client so they don't forget when their cousin Johnny calls and says, oh, we're thinking about going on a cruise. Then, of course, that person will have just received your email the day before, and they'll go, oh, you have to call Mary. She is the best. She did the best vacation for us, blah, blah, blah. That's what top of mind awareness is all about. And if you don't keep reminding them who you are, they're going to forget about you. Hate to say it, but people are busy, you know. So it also helps build relationships because it keeps it not only reminding people, but it also keeps informing them about different promotions, different destinations, different things that are going on in the travel world. Therefore, when you start building those relationships, it helps retain those clients. And like I said, promote referrals, okay? You can educate your client through your emails, helps you compete, like I mentioned before. Your competitors are sending out emails. You need to be in that marketplace. You need to be in that space as well, all right? And, of course, it helps drive people to your website. So I just added this to my PowerPoint this morning. I received an email from Constant Contact because I use Constant Contact email program to communicate with my Oasis agents. And so I'm always getting emails from them. And I thought this was a very interesting statistic that was in the email they sent to me this morning. A recent survey from research firm Marketing Sherpa found that 91% of consumers like to receive emails from companies they do business with. So they don't want to receive spam from people they don't know who they are. But if they know you and they like you, they want to receive email from you, okay? So do not be afraid to send people emails. This is 29 reasons why you should send emails. So if you don't believe me, I just want to show you. You can go to this. I think it's right here, all right? And I can actually type that URL into, I guess I could type it into the chat box. But this is, and again, Constant Contact, but 29 reasons why you should send emails. And these 29 reasons are from Constant Contact subscribers. So now build your brand, boost your sales, learn what works, get started quickly, reach people on any device, because the emails are mobile responsive, okay? And the emails that we send out for our agents are mobile responsive, and I'll show you one in a moment. Get more from doing less. Look professional. Increase website traffic. Blah, blah, blah. Market with a personal touch. Get immediate results. Generate leads. Build excitement. Start a conversation. So all these reasons, and here you can copy this down. It's just tinyurl.com/NU2TTA3. And I wish I could copy this, but I'm in the mode where I can't copy it. But it's a real short URL. So if you want to read those 29 reasons more in depth, copy down this URL, put it in your browser, and there's some really good information there for you. Okay? So let me just show you. We actually have an email program that we are the advertising agency, so to speak, for our agents. So we design the emails. We send them out for the agents to all of their clients. Of course, they're branded to the agent, not to us. So let's see what went out this week. We don't send the same one to everybody. All right, so yesterday, Wednesdays on June 10th, there was a Best Cruise Deals email that went out. Which was contemporary and niche, Best Cruise Deals Luxury, Holland America, Hotel and Resort Collection e-newsletter, a summer sale, the Travel Magazine e-newsletter, and Travel Impressions. So did your clients get all of these emails? No. One client gets one email, so it's very specific to each client. If a client has indicated to you, and you have it in their profile, that they are kind of a hotel and resort person and maybe not a cruise person, then they would have gotten this email, all right? If one of your clients is a huge Holland America fan, they would have gotten this email. So not only do we design the emails, send them out for our agents, but they're also very specific to what a client is interested in. This is a very sophisticated program. You're not going to find this anywhere else. We go through Signature Travel Network. We use their tools for our agents. But this is, to try and set this up yourself and to do this on your own would take hours and hours and hours and hours. So just want you to know that and give you a quick overview. Here is an example of one of the emails. So this one was about See the World. So it talks about Australia, Vancouver, you know, and every time someone clicks on one of these links, it goes back to your website. All right, and notice it has my contact information, but of course it'll have yours, your phone number, your web address. It'll even have your logo at the top of the email. So that just kind of gives you a quick idea of what we do for our agents when it comes to emailing, okay? It's automatic, it's branded to you, it's targeted to your clients. Like I said, professional design because it's done for you. Another thing we do with emails, this is kind of a little off the topic, but it really helps you keep engaged with your clients, and that's what we call client reach. And if I go back to my signature right here, and I go up here to marketing, you can see that we have a client reach program right here, which I'm not going to go into. It's very robust, but to quickly tell you what it's all about, as soon as a client books a trip, puts money on the trip, and then it gets invoiced in our system, you can opt into client reach and it will start sending emails automatically to your clients. So for instance, thanks for booking. We so appreciate your business, blah, blah, blah. The next email might be, did you remember travel insurance? So maybe they didn't book travel insurance right away, so an email about travel insurance will go out. Then let's say it's a cruise, then they could get an email about a pre and post hotel if they haven't booked it. Now, if they've already booked that, then the email will not go out, okay? They'll get an email during their vacation that says, how are things going? Let me know if you need anything, et cetera, et cetera. When they get home, they'll get an email that says, hey, welcome home. I thought everything was, how was everything? Okay? And this is all done automatically. You don't have to set a reminder in your calendar, type an email, blah, 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 blah. You've got other things to do. So this is a really great program for automatically staying in touch. And then, of course, you're going to pick up the phone and say, hey, how was your trip? Did you happen to book a future cruise when you were on board that ship, or whatever it is you want to say to that client? So it just helps business go more efficiently, quicker. It helps you be more efficient. So that's our Client Reach program. And then we have a system called Cruise Track. And if you'll notice, if I go over here under Offers, you'll see that, where's my Cruise Track? Right here, okay? And I'm not going to show this to you, but I'll tell you quickly what this is. So say a client books a cruise, and you want to watch it, because you never know. These clients are very money conscious, and they're always finding that, oh, God, the price of the cruise went down, and then they're calling you, and you're embarrassed because you didn't know about it. Well, Cruise Track will watch it for you. All you have to do is find that itinerary on that date, click watch, or I think track, and it will automatically keep track of that itinerary and the promos and the pricing that are connected with that specific cruise itinerary. And as soon as anything changes, you'll get an email. I mean, I've done this just for fun, just so I can see how it works. I did in Antarctica last year. I mean, towards a month or 2 months before, I got an email that had gone down $1,000. I mean, sometimes there are some huge changes in either the pricing or the promotions. So this, again, you don't have to keep going back into the booking system, seeing if the price has changed. The system will do it for you. So it makes you more efficient. So that's involved in that whole email program. Okay, so here is just some, again, don't take my word for it. These are some posts on our Facebook page that I actually cut and pasted into here because I wanted you to see what our agents were saying. Cruise Track Awesomeness strikes again. I was able to upgrade honeymooners to a mini suite and get them the dining and beverage package on their Med NCL cruise at the same price as the standard balcony with no amenities. So you think she's a hero for her clients? You think they're loving her? This one, Karen, I might have to kiss you when I see you. Karen's the VP of technology at Signature. Another Cruise Track success. Booked clients on a Royal Caribbean back in October of 2013 for a 2015 January cruise. Just got the Cruise Track alert on their cabin. Rate went down by $150 per person. Not a huge savings, but you know what? It'll buy some shore excursions. Cool. That we have to offer. Okay, let's talk about the number 3 thing you need to do, and that's social media. So I know a lot of you love it and you've embraced it and you're having a great time with it. I have other agents that have not embraced it. They're thinking about it, but it's really probably something you need to do, okay? It's not going away. 1 billion people use Facebook every month. 5 million photos are uploaded on Instagram every hour. Oh, I just got an echo in my ear. Are you hearing that, Sandy?
Yeah, I am.
I wonder if I should, let's see if it goes away. If not, I might call in.
Okay, that sounds better now. That sounds good.
Okay. Now. Sorry, guys. Oh, my goodness. But 1 billion. Can you imagine? I had no idea until I found this statistic. And it helps diversify your marketing, all right? So you've got your website, you're sending out emails. So emails are kind of pushing into a client's space. The thing about social media is it's non-intrusive. Actually, people are kind of coming to you to see what you have to say on Facebook, okay? And, of course, it's very inexpensive. Very inexpensive. I mean, free. Now, if you want to advertise on Facebook, or Pinterest, there's a small charge, but very, very inexpensive, okay? And it drives people to your website, which is what we want to do. We always want to be driving people to our websites. I think it helps nurture relationships. I think, you can't see all of your clients all the time, and some of them maybe don't even live near you. So it really helps establish that bond and that trust. That is so important, So, and it builds word of mouth. People start talking about you, and we have a gal that is an agent that partners with us, and she started 3 years ago. She's now one of our top agents. She built her entire business from social media. It's awesome. It's really unbelievable. So it really does help. Now, what does Oasis do to help you with social media? Well, there's a couple of things. We have training. So for instance, yesterday, Margie Jordan, who many of you probably know, gave us a webinar on Pinterest. She thinks Pinterest is really an important platform to drive people to your website. And it was a really informative webinar. She gave us a lot of great information. She's actually an Oasis agent, and she loves to share her knowledge with us, and we sure appreciate it. So we'll have, once a month she does this for us. We also have, let's see, I'm going to go to our training tab here, and home. We have Signature University. So you'll notice here I'm going into training, and we have they just changed this up. So here, let me look at the webinars. But we'll have Sophie Bujold has done webinars, and they're recorded, of course, so you can listen to them. Catherine Heeg has done webinars, and I'm trying to find them. But you can see, look at all these webinars. These are all signature webinars that have been recorded and that you can listen to. And then, of course, we have our own Oasis webinars, too. So I can't find what I'm looking for, but you get the idea. So lots of training that you can tap into. And then another really cool thing is, I probably shouldn't have gone off of my email, but so I'm going to go back to marketing and marketing calendar where I was before. So you might have noticed when I showed you all the different emails that went out yesterday that on the right-hand side of each one was a little Twitter icon and a Facebook icon. So here you can see over here to the right-hand side. All you have to do is click on those. Boom, it gives you a link that you can then upload to your Facebook, or you can tweet. Okay, or I guess you can put it on Pinterest or whatever you want to do. All right. So this back-end intranet that all of our agents have access to has the capability, and it's not just these emails. Anywhere you go on this website, this Signet website, destinations, promotions, you'll always see these little Facebook and Twitter icons, and you can instantly get the little link and put it wherever you want to put it. So it helps you with your social media content, because let's face it, we can't be clever every day, and think of something new and original every day. So it's really nice to be able to come to Signet and look for something. And then we have a Facebook group. It's a private Facebook group for Oasis agents, which is really fun. And a lot of people are either asking questions or answering questions, or we post things that are happening. And so a lot going on there. And you'll have access to that. Okay, number 4, the fourth thing, and I think this actually is one of the more important things, and that's snail mail. Remember that? Remember when we used to get tons and tons and tons of mail? I don't know about you. I mean, I still get some junk mail, but I don't get a lot of mail anymore like I used to. So this is the perfect time to start sending clients mail. Beautiful brochures, little pamphlets. It really will be noticed. I mean, 10 years ago, it just probably got thrown out with everything else. But now, it's pretty uncommon. So you'll stand out, I think. I think it'll, they'll go, oh, look at what Mary sent us. It's very targeted. And again, we send this out for our agents. We create it, print it, design it, mail it, and brand it to you with all of your information on it. It's very personal, I think. It's, people actually have something tangible they can hold on to. And in my mind, it's almost a little more believable because it's there in their hand. It has a longer, what we call shelf life. So when I get these magazines, I'm trying to think of the last one I got. I think it was probably a Viking River. They're always sending out stuff. I put it on my coffee table just because when I'm sitting there sometimes watching TV, I like to kind of just, leaf through it and kind of think, what next itinerary would I like to go on? And I'm sure all of your clients do the same thing. And if it has your information on it, even better. So it helps build your brand, no doubt about that. And if a client doesn't have email, which is probably very unusual, or if they don't want to give you their email, you can mail them something. So I love direct mail. I think it's a great way to go. Do you have to send it out every week? Absolutely not. But here is another, see, I stole this from our Facebook page. Delane said, I will be sending out 125 copies of beautifully printed Signature Travel magazine this summer for only $65. I mean, think about that. And you should see these. Well, listen to what she says. It is it's custom printed with my logo and looks nicer than an issue of Condé Nast Travel magazine. If you are an elite member, which are the members of our organization that can take advantage of print, if you're an elite plan member and not taking advantage of this amazing marketing opportunity, you're missing out. And then she has her assistant, Amy, helps her out with it. So, and she helps some of our other agents as well. So that's straight from the horse's mouth right there. Now, here is just a quick view. These are the free publications that go out. We send about 6 or 7 a month, and you can opt in. The one she was talking about is there's a small cost to it because it's a much thicker, like, magazine. These are kind of like trifold big pamphlets, but again, they're branded to you, and they go out at no cost. They're complimentary. So, and these are just, you know, a few examples of many, many, many different ones that go out. So don't forget about print mail. It really can be important. Okay, and the next thing is you got to get out there. So website, check, email, check, social media, got to get into that, direct mail, check. Now the last but not least, and probably maybe the most important thing, because none of these other things matter. None of them matter if you're not meeting people and you don't have anybody in your database, right? So you got to get out there. You got to do some networking. Now, yes, you can network in social media, absolutely. But you know what? It's also important to get out there and meet people. So however you want to do that, church group, volunteer for an organization, join a club, be a golfer, chess club, this, whatever, quilting. You know, we have an agent that does quilting groups. I mean, there's all kinds of gardening, wine clubs, all kinds of stuff you can get involved in. You can also join your, like, Chamber of Commerce. They usually have networking groups. BNI International, Business Networking International. It's www.bni.com. They have chapters all over all over the world, but all over the United States. You have to pay to belong, but you can be the only travel consultant in the group. They only allow one profession per group. So that's a great way to do it. So absolutely, you got to get out there. And then when you meet these people and there you get to know them, then of course you're putting them in your email list and they're going to your website. You're befriending them on Facebook and all that great stuff. So that we can't really help you with. That's something you got to do on your own. But I'm sure all of you who are successful business people know that you got to do that networking. So put all these together equals success. And Oasis can help you. Like I said, our websites are gorgeous. Our email marketing program is the best in the industry for independent travel professionals. Social media, we help with that. And our direct mail program is fabulous as well. So a little bit about us, just so in case you don't know about Oasis, we've been in business 27 years. We're a member of these organizations. On our basic plan and elite plan, we give you 100% commission minus on preferred suppliers minus a small processing fee. So a $500 commission, we would charge $39. You would get the rest. If your commission is like $800, then we keep $69. You get the rest. So it's a very, very generous commission split. We get top tier commissions on everything, you know. Pretty much, I think all our river cruises are 18%, up to actually 34% on some sailings. So we have 3 different plans, and I'll just show you where to find those. OasisAgent.com, click on plans, and you can do a little more investigation here. We have our light, our basic, and our elite, okay? There's no joining fee, so it's not like a sign-up fee. You just start paying the monthly fee, okay? And we have over 600 travel professionals in our network. And as you know, and I've been talking about, we're a member of Signature Travel Network. So that's a little bit about us. I'm going to put up my contact information. Feel free to get a hold of me. Be happy to talk to you on the phone or shoot me an email, whatever is easiest for you. And I think we'll ask Sandy if there are any questions. Hello, Sandy, are you there? Nope. Did I lose her? God, I hope I didn't lose everybody. Oh, that would be awful.
Hi, Sandy, can you hear me?
Yeah, Are you there? Oh.
Hi, this is Joni. Can you hear me?
Joni, I can hear you. Yeah, did we lose Sandy?
Hi, everybody. Technology at its finest. Don't you love it?
I know.
It's crazy. So, hi, folks. I just wanted to let you know, unfortunately, I think we might have lost Sandy. And
okay.
I'm not sure. And so I'm going to look here to see if I can see some questions, if that's okay with you. And I'll see if I can help her through this. Okay.
Okay,
all
great.
Right. First of all, everybody really liked it. So, Kelly, awesome job.
Thank you.
Do you still charge a fee for each booking when it occurs?
No, it's only when you get the commission. So you book a cruise, say you book a river cruise, and your commission is like $800. So when that $800 comes in, then we'll deduct that $69 and then direct deposit the rest into your bank account.
Okay, great. All right, let me see if there's still anything else here. More comments on how great it was. Wow. Okay.
Thank you.
Let's see. I know, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think I think you were so darn good. You were so darn good at this that you ended up like answering all the questions. So, wow, good job.
Yeah, that is good. I like it.
Apparently, Sandy says to tell everybody she's so sorry, but for some reason her system will not allow her to unmute herself so that she can actually talk to us right now.
Oh, my goodness, isn't that funny?
She's in limbo land there. So.
Oh, dear.
Oh, wait, I've got another question. Whoa,
Sandy.
they're coming in. Hold on.
Okay.
Any monthly fees?
Yes, there are monthly fees, and I'll show you. I'll go back. So for the light plan, it's actually $199 for the whole year, but it's only a 70-30 split. So not many people choose this plan, quite frankly, but there are some. Our basic plan is $39 a month. You get 100% of the commission minus the processing fee, okay? And this $39 includes a website. And then we have our elite plan for $89 a month. And that, of course, includes an elite website, which is the one I showed you. Our basics are good, too, but our elite are more robust. You can customize them more. And the elite plan includes the email marketing, the print marketing. And, you know, another cool thing about the elite plan, and I'm going to go down here, is it's called Quick Pay. And I'm not even sure where it's listed here. Oh, boy. But Quick Pay, oh, right here, enrollment in Quick Pay. And only elite members get this. And what that means is as soon as we get the commission from the supplier, we will give it to you. You don't have to wait until your clients travel, okay? So as soon as we get it, you would get it. But that's in the elite plan only. So take a look at this page. You just go to oasisagent.com. Let me get rid of this. And click on plans. And then you can take a look at this, okay?
Great. Okay, I have another one for you.
Yeah.
How often do you pay commissions?
Twice a month, on the 5th of each month and on the 20th, and it's a direct deposit.
Okay. I have another person asking, do you offer TA FAMs?
Yes, absolutely. Ooh, let me show you. I mean, I'll just show you one. So if you go to the training tab, okay, let's go here again. So these are just some. So Signature has what they call educational journeys, all right? And they have some doozies, some really good ones. And then, of course, we're always getting information from our suppliers about FAMs, and we push those out to our agents. We post them on our website. I'm trying to put together now a river cruise FAM for this fall. You know, so we've always got things going on. I don't know why this is not changing screens, but anyhow, it says educationals. So maybe my internet's not working so great. But educational, these are to Africa and to Southeast Asia and just some incredible places. Yeah.
Okay. Another question, is the fee per booking, let's say you have 3 cabins, or per commission check?
It is per cabin, okay? So If you have 5 cabins and each cabin has a $500 commission, then $39 will be taken out of each of those $500.
Okay, and do you support stand-alone agencies that perhaps have their own CLIA agency registration?
Yes, absolutely. We have a number of those. And I just want to go back for a minute to the $39 coming out of the $500. So if you take a calculator and you divide 39 by 500, you'll see that that's 7.8% of your commission. So basically it's a 92-8 split, 92% to you, 8% to us. Not 80-20, not 70-30, okay, 92-8. It's probably one of the best in the industry, I think.
Great, okay. Is there a sample of the Elite Plan website on the Oasis page?
Good question. Let's see. We're changing if you go to marketing and you look at website templates, and yes, so here are the 4 different designs. All right, this is the one I believe that Mary has. Okay, so, and this is not a real working website, whereas Mary's is. Okay, but yeah, you'll be able to right here. You'll be able to look at the different designs that you can choose from. Okay.
Okay, perfect. And I think you already answered this question, but they threw in IATAN, so I'm going to ask it again just to see if there's any difference. She says, what happens if we have our own IATAN and CLIA?
Same. Yeah, no
Same
problem.
Thing. That's what I thought.
Yeah, because there are some agencies that we work with, smaller agencies, that they'll book. If there's no, I'll be right up front, I'll be very honest. If there's no commission advantage, if they're going to get 10% through us or 10% through their CLIA, they're going to book it through their CLIA. I totally understand that. I used to own my own agency. I totally get that. But if you're going to make 18% on a river cruise, say, or one of our luxury lines versus 10 or 11 or even 12%, then that would make sense to put that business through us, since we give you so much of your commission back. You know, it just crunch the numbers and you'll see it just makes a lot of sense.
Okay, thank you. And then I think this is our last question before we kind of finalize things today. Do you offer special amenities for your cruises?
Yes. Oh, what a good question. I didn't even mention that. I should have mentioned that. So I wish I could, I don't know. If I go to Cruise Finder, if Signet will work quickly, I will give you a really, let's just see. No, let's not do Norwegian. Let's do something. Let's do Holland. Even though we do have amenities, we have over 4,000 groups you can book into, just so you know. Okay, and click go. So, and that's just our agency alone. We take out tons of group space, just our agency. All right, then Signature on Signet has things. So, for instance, here's a 30-night solar eclipse. Ooh, that sounds like fun. It's called it's Signature Collection, which means there's a group on board. And if you click on here, it'll open up and it'll explain to you $100 shipboard credit. There's an exclusive promotion going on, special blah, 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 blah. So, yes, we have lots of different. On the more luxury lines, we'll have private car and driver shore excursions, lots of $500 onboard credits. So tons of stuff. We also have a really good hotel program, over 800 hotels, same kind of thing, that if you book into one of these, what we call signature hotels, your clients will always get breakfast, and they'll get, sometimes spa credit, food credit, early check-in, late check-out, all different kinds of things like that, okay? So,
okay, now this, I wasn't going to ask you anymore, but this is such a good question that I have to ask a question.
Okay.
Do you share tour conductor bonuses with members?
Yes, we do. Yep. So if you have, even if it's not your group, you book into our group and you book the 8 cabins that are required, or on luxury lines, sometimes it's 5 cabins or less, then yes, you will get that TC. Absolutely. And the same with Signature. If you book enough cabins in the Signature groups, they will give you the TC.
Okay. Wonderful. And I just want to say something to everyone about the recording for this, so that you all know we do record all of the webinars. And hoping it doesn't have any kind of a glitch, we will have a recording of this great webinar. It'll be available on our website at www.homebasedtravelagent.com. It'll also be available in the travel professional community, and it will also be available on our YouTube channel, which is entitled Tom, T-O-M, and OGG, so it's Tom Ogg. So you can see it in a number of different places. I believe, though, there was one more thing. I think you were going to talk about some sort of promotion.
Oh, guys, see, I emailed Sandy earlier, and I said, if I forget to mention it, remind me, because I'm so horrible about remembering. Yeah,
no worries.
Okay. I know. So if someone from this webinar, and we know who you are, signs up with Oasis by the end of June, then you can either pick if you want a free basic website setup fee waived, which is a $69 value, we will waive that, or we will waive your first month's plan fee. So say you sign up for the Elite and you want that plan fee waived, because the setup fee on the Elite, to let everybody know, is $350, because there is how can I say it? There's a ton of work that goes into setting up your Elite profile to make sure that all the emails and the print mail are all branded to you. So it's really a lot of work to do that. So it's a more expensive setup fee. So we'll either waive the basic website setup fee, which is $69, or we'll waive your first month's plan fee, which the best deal would be Elite, which is $89 a month. We'll waive that. So,
wow,
yeah, get a hold of us before the end of the month.
Well, that's awesome. And Kelly, I just want to thank you so much. A wonderful, wonderful webinar again. You do such a great job at these. And to all the agents that are on today, thank you so much for being here. I know how valuable your time is and hanging in here with us and spending some time with Kelly and Sandy and I. And Sandy, wherever you are, we miss you already. Right. Anyways, I think we're good. Kelly, thanks again so much. Everyone, we will record this, and we will see you guys at the next webinar. Thank you so much.
Thanks, everybody. Bye, Sandy. Bye.
Bye.